Hello, and welcome to another brief and basic demonstration, this time of the Peoria Public Library's Kanopy resource. This resource is a collection of movies and television streaming from the collection. You can access it through the library's website if you're using a desktop or a laptop computer, peoriapubliclibrary.org, and the Downloads tab. You hover over Downloads, you can click on Kanopy right here. There's also a virtual library ad in our scrolling carousel right now that you could use. If you're using a mobile device, smartphone, tablet, what have you, you could just download the Kanopy app. It's Kanopy with a K, and access it that way. You would need to log in if you already have an account, or add a library card if you haven't created an account yet. Of course, I have an account, but let me show you the steps that you would use to sign on for the first time. You would enter your library card number and your PIN, which is pretty standard for these digital collections. Once you hit continue, it will then prompt you to add an email address and to create a password. And then the email address and password is what you'll actually use to sign in from now on, unless you set up, log in with Google or connect with Facebook. And once you log in, it'll load your profile. Some quick notes about the profile before we start looking at the collection itself is you have your credit counter right here. You get 8 credits a month. It's 8 views of or checkouts of various movies, things like that. And then you could also toggle some different dashboard, watch lists. These would be things that you got checked out or things that you want to watch. Go in your watch list. History, membership, parental control, some different settings that you can change from your profile right there. Let's go ahead and look at the collection. So you can browse the collection. Like many of our free digital collections, they have these different sort of preset menus that you can scroll through. This top one, credit-free viewing, is actually things that it would not charge you a credit for, so your number of monthly credits wouldn't go down if you watch movies from that menu. And then, of course, all these different menus do change periodically, and the content in them, of course, changes. But you can scroll through the menus there, find something you're interested in. You can also be a little bit more purposeful in your browsing. If you say you want a documentary or a historical something, you can go through these browse menus here. Independent cinema, world cinema, television series. So you can hover through these different menus to look at what they've got. You can also click on browse and it'll pop them out onto an actual page. So you don't have to hover, which is sometimes nice. So yeah, they've got lots of different menus that you can go through. Just take a look at one, since we have a lot of kids at home maybe needing some help with schoolwork. Go ahead and look at K-12 lessons and instructional films and lessons. And then there's another series of submenus under there that you can scroll through. Math, science. Down at the bottom of each page, you'll find some filters to help you maybe narrow that down even more by subject. Say if you're not finding the menu that you're looking for. Go through there. Lots of subjects. Filmmakers, languages, captions, that sort of thing. Helpful in narrowing that down. So those are just some different ways that you can browse. You can also search if you know there's something that you're looking for. And once you find something that you want to borrow, to check out, you would just start playing it. You can also add it to your watch list if you want to watch it later but don't want to check it out now. Some different options there, but that's how you would get started if you find something that you want. So that's searching, browsing. I did also want to point out that Kanopy Kids is fully available during the COVID-19 crisis. They are not charging credits, I guess you could say, so you get more than 8 watches during this time. So Kanopy Kids, you see your number counter disappears up here, and you're welcome to watch as much as you like. And it's set up much like the main collection is. But there you have it. That is Kanopy. A very simple but very broad resource. If you have any questions or problems accessing it, you can go to the library's Contact Us page and use the Ask a Librarian email here. That is being staffed regularly during the closure, and they can help if you're having any trouble signing up, signing in, or finding anything there. So that is that. If you have any questions, again, contact Ask a Librarian, and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.